Yes. So today, uh, either either want to do campaign or the bubble march hard mode. Now, before we do, let's start off with some summons. Oh, I'm getting terrible luck from this daily summons. Oh, no SSR. Just kidding. 3 days ago I got Siren from a free poll, and when they gave out the 2.5 anniversary celebration reward, or whatever it is, they gave you 10 rainbow tickets. I summoned, and I got 2 Miharos and 110 Moti.
Knowing that what's
Wait, no, no,
by
no.
my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
Oh. Oh, okay. So is hard mode available? Oh, it's not. Oh, I'll come back to the story. So this is my first time doing the story with YouTube.
Let's go. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I should change my team because Siren is the
Not
best
there.
character in the game.
I knew that. A good student listens
Oh
well.
yes, quick battle. I love quick battle. I should do an.
I will go with you.
There we go. The strongest team I can make so that quick battle can work. Oh, I'm going to destroy these fights.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, it still plays the animation.
Coming. It is not securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Where's my shiny? I know it's right there, but just in case if there's any more.
I knew that. All right. No. It is not securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Oh,
They
birds.
are humanity.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
All right, not there. I knew that.
Oh, yes. I don't know how much story I will do. But, um, let's see. Let me make a new strongest team. Crown stays. Siren,
Let's go and find everyone.
Cinderella,
I will go with you.
Helm, and
It's time we can show everyone what we're capable of.
Rappy.
Roger. Joining the mission.
There we go.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Reclamation site 01. It's been a while since I finished the story. I think everyone is coming back when La Paz weapon was getting sucked or grabbed by behemoths. Yes, and then everyone was trying to pull. There was a big explosion, and then um, and then everyone decides to come back because La Paz was injured, I think.
I've removed all the crystals from your arm. The interior circuity is a bit of a mess, but you should be able to move around. It's a good thing the power to the arm was cut before it got worse.
What about my weapon?
You can still use it, but don't expect it to perform at full capacity. In your current condition, you can operate at about 10% of your normal max output.
Well then, considering that I'm usually 100 million times stronger than your ordinary NIKKE, how much stronger does that make me? You idiot! It's simple math! You're 1,000,000 times stronger! Whoa! You're like a math genius! Many villains are erudite doctors and scholars.
These two. Laplace, try lightly clenching your fist.
Heroic fist clench! Uh-oh.
An ominous splintering sound can be heard.
I said lightly. Let me take a look. I'll see what's broken.
I'm fine, Maxwell. One of the joints in my pinky finger got bent in a weird direction, that's all. No biggie.
And what would you consider a big deal? Your arm getting ripped off? Yeah, that'd be a huge deal.
Totally, the hugest.
Both of you, be quiet.
I wasn't even talking that loud. Fine, I'll be quiet.
Laplace, listen carefully. You can move your arm. You can hold a weapon. You can even fight. But with the shape that you're in, you should thank your lucky stars if you don't actively hold us back. I'm the mechanic for Matisse, and
Funny, I thought you were their professional nagger. Boy, oh boy. Lovely weather we're having, aren't we?
as I was saying, I'm a mechanic, and so I know what I'm talking about. You should head back and undergo repairs before continuing.
Maxwell, we already discussed this. The matter is closed.
Fine. Do what you want.
Are we okay to keep going, Rappy?
Of course. Probably.
Probably. What do you mean, probably?
Don't worry, you ignoramuses. We may not have Cinderella or Gray Gray, but we'll be fine. Sure, we won't be able to depend on our two strongest members anymore, but it'll be okay. Totally fine. Yep.
Why do I feel worse now?
Let's go. Woo! Maxwell. I'm terrified of Sewin.
What? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? I know that.
But I can handle it.
What in the world are you talking about?
Sewin is a villain. That much is certain. But if she were pushed, there's a chance she'd become something even worse than that. Sure, we could head back to the Ark and get some repairs done. It'd be quick and easy. But I worry that something even as innocuous as that could push Sewin over the edge. That's why we need to keep going. If we want to stop Sewin from going even further into the dark side, we need to accomplish something while we're out here.
Commander, did you hear that? Drake is actually making sense.
I can hardly believe my ears.
Let's move out. Let's go.
pause and Drake march on confidently.
Wow, they actually took our situation into serious consideration.
Maybe you were too harsh on them before.
Maybe a little, but they're still a bunch of morons. Anyway, we should get going.
I would assume that right now during the story,
Time to show
Suin
them what we're
is
made of.
injured still, and
Tell me the story of victory! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Last slippers, full contact. Pour out. Target! Ahead!
and
All sorted.
right now
Reload.
Preparing on gorgeous.
Cinderella and Grave are looking for Siren right now during the story.
Tell me down with the
Fully active. Pierce through. Target. Ahead.
It took double burst skill to finish the story. Huh.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
I hope the EX missions are not hard. Okay.
All right, moving in.
Um,
I will turn everything into bubbles. All right, moving in. Securing victory for their subjects. All right, not there.
Encounter.
so fast for the next
It is
story.
not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Is Leviathan going to want to talk to us?
If we subdue her like we did before, I'm sure she would.
I didn't think that's going to be an option for us any longer.
She's going to be more wary of us than ever. The more I think about this, the more frustrated I get. That egg made the first move and tried to consume Laplace's weapon. And then when that didn't work, Leviathan was the one who used the crystals. We were only acting in self-defense. Those crystals cut through Laplace's parts like a hot knife through butter. And that's what caused the malfunction. It wasn't our fault. We're the victims here, and yet she's acting like we're the ones who betrayed her.
We'll have to try and get that point across to her when we talk. Things escalated quickly, and it was hard to keep a cool head. The fact that we were enemies didn't help matters.
It feels like we're getting the short end of the stick here, and I don't appreciate it.
Maxwell, look at this! Hurry, hurry!
What is it now?
Come here and see for yourself. Hurry, hurry!
Maxwell grumbles as she walks forward.
This better be good, or I'm gonna be upset. Cutie, Rappy, come look at this. Quickly.
Rapping and I head toward where the members of Matisse are standing. A very fast switch up from Maxwell. A vast expanse of black liquid stretches out before us. Within it, a mass of whirring snake-like creatures can be seen. Just like the final boss from last chapter.
Minions summoned by Leviathan, and quite a lot of them. Using my hero vision, I detect at least 30. Same goes for my villain vision. No worries, I'll deal with this vermin in a jiffy. You can do that? Actually, probably not. I shouldn't even get mad at this point. I should expect these kind of answers from you.
Looks like we have to go around. It'll be a long detour.
It doesn't seem like we have much choice. Anyway. These things are tyrant class. They may not be that strong on their own, but in a group, they are. And I skip. No, I thought I skipped because in the box looked like I double clicked on it.
Should I try flying us over one by one? Of course, if I were to fall in, we'd end up as worm food. Or snake food, rather. Still though, it may be worth a shot.
Absolutely not. The risk is too high.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool?
Alright, I'll admit that it will be cool, but still.
Subordinate.
Helm? Helm? What is it?
Do you have a moment?
I'm kind of in the middle of something, but go ahead.
Brace for impact.
What? What? One side of our vision brightens. From a distance, a massive beam surges ahead in a straight line. The black sea in front of us is engulfed in the blinding light that forces me to close my eyes. Once the light and heat begin to subdue, I slowly open my eyes. The massive snakes in the Black Sea are gone, replaced instead by a smoldering patch of scorched earth.
This is... Do we have a new hero?
I whip my head toward the direction the beam came from. Above the Black Sea, a massive white structure glows in the distance. The Admiral.
This is the Aegis Squad, reporting from the Admire. We will be joining the Commando Unit's surface exploration operation. Woohoo! Yo ho ho!
Oh yes, finally, Helma's dream came true. Where she can use the Admiral
Engaging with enemy.
in the
Commander,
surface.
Stay behind me.
But how did they get the Admiral out of the Ark and then out of the land and then into the Black Sea? How did they do that? Maybe with the pillars that Mana uses to lift up the ship and then onto the Black Sea.
Long time no see, everyone. It's been a while. Howdy.
Wow, it's kind of strange seeing the Admire up on the surface.
Your timing was impeccable, all of you. A mobile base like this is precisely what a hero like me needs. I was just about to make my move. You all stole my thunder. Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to. We'll make sure to time it better next time. Oh, sure. If I just respond to Drake's nonsense as if it were normal, does that disarm her?
I'm surprised. Helm. This isn't like you, Helm.
Why do you say that?
Knowing you, I thought for sure you'll contact me as soon as you got approval to join our operation. That is very true. Helm's dream. This is basically Helm's dream. She would have been very happy. Not only that, you didn't explain the bombardment plan in excruciating detail beforehand.
Oh, that. Is your presence here classified? Secrecy isn't exactly possible when there's a hulking ship like the Admire involved. Not exactly.
She was acting on advice from me, the great pirate Mast. Following you in secret, only to step in at the critical moment, and saving the day all with minimal dialogue. Now that, my friends, is how a true pirate does it.
Believe it or not, what she's saying is true.
I even managed to convince the boss. That means everyone is embracing the Buccaneer way of life.
It's incredible when you think about it. I'm not sure about that. I doubt the commander cares all that much. At any rate, we're joining this operation. Looking forward to working with you again.
I do find something rather strange, though.
I figured you'd have questions. Ask away, and I'll answer as best I can.
Okay, first question. How is the Admire even afloat right now?
Yes.
We're not in the open ocean after all. It may look like water, but this is all liquid metal.
We've deployed a wave disruptor that breaks down the makeup of nanomachines. It's something that Elysian has been developing for a long time. Something intended to go up against heretics. This black liquid, what we officially call dark matter, is a substance made of nanomachines. And so the theory was that this disruptor would prove effective. And it has indeed proven to be a resounding success. Now, even though we've broken down the structural integrity of the dark matter, it still remains as liquid metal. While this greatly reduces the Admire's mobility, the fact that it can move at all is what's important. So, for this operation, the Admire will be primarily acting as a mobile base and providing bombardment support?
Aye, that's correct. It's unfortunate that I won't be able to show off my superior navigation skills. But since our movement is so limited, there's not much we can do about it. Right now, we're essentially a stationary turret.
But given the Admire's gargantuan size, you guys could also use it as a bridge to cross dangerous terrain. Like right now, for example.
Good point. We'll be able to use it to bypass some of the black liquid. All right, second question. How did you get here? We're not even remotely close to open water.
The Admire is amphibious.
What? Really?
Yes.
That's absurd. Why would a company invest so much money and technology into preparing for a war on the surface, not knowing when it will begin?
Hard to say. Perhaps it's merely a difference in corporate ideology.
Huh?
Elysian's enemies are always up on the surface. And so Elysian's future also rests on the surface.
I suppose that's true. It's different with Macillus in that our enemies, and therefore our future, lie with the Ark.
Is it all right if I ask a question? Of course. Of all squads, why is it Aegis that got sent here?
Aren't you being a bit harsh, Rappy?
I'm hurt. In a way, understanding the true meaning hidden in what may seem to be a rude question, and then giving an appropriate answer is what any true adventurer would do.
Huh?
Very sharp, Rappy. I expect no less from you. You're right. It would make much more sense for Absolute or Mighty Tools to be here rather than us. However, the reason that the Aegis Squad came here is that there's something only the Admire can do. Everyone, will you follow me? I have something to show you.
Helm begins heading below deck.
Wow, she looks so cool doing that.
So cool. Isn't Mastiff's voice and Hanker's different?
All right, moving in.
It's not just me, right? Mast sounds like Red Hood and
Proceeding to target.
Anchor sounds like Vesty. While it may be a bit far to say for sure, there appear to be parts belonging to Scorpion. So, NVIDIA and Chatterbox near the ancient castle ruins. So there's a castle. So in the next map or part of the surface will be a castle, maybe. Not sure how they got there, but it's probably a good idea to snatch them up. Come to think of it, the combination is odd. What are Scorpion and Chatterbox parts doing in the same location? At any rate, I'll make a note of it. So, what does this mean? So, NVIDIA. Well, maybe not NVIDIA. Maybe not her. Maybe just her Scorpions, Raptures, and Chatterbox parts being near castle ruins. Maybe some battle happened, or Chatterbox cannibalized his fellow Raptures. Or maybe this is where NVIDIA and Chatterbox fought, or no. This is far from where she and Chatterbox ate Nihilister. Nihilister got eaten somewhere else, closer to Eden, and then the crystal region in here. Maybe some sort of deal has happened in the past, or something with Madrina. But even then, is this even close to the Crown Kingdom? I don't think so. I don't think so, because I would assume Snow White, Rapunzel, or Scarlet will be near as well.
It is not becoming to rush.
Oh,
I will go
the
slowly.
Admiral.
Proceeding to target.
All right, not there.
Oh yes.
I knew that. All right, not there. I knew that.
So big the Admiral is.
Engaging with the enemy. It is not becoming to rush. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. I will turn. All right, not with this. We're one step closer to our dream.
I don't know if
Proceeding to target.
I should summon for
All right, moving in.
another Mihara so I can get her background, I could easily use my tickets and then save all my tickets for Stella Blade, but I do really want that Mihara
Will
background.
show us the way.
Coming.
All right, moving in. I will turn everything into bubbles.
Proceeding to target.
I'll do this one and then pause or stop. Oh, okay. So this is where Anise and Neon visit the terrifying, earth-changing, apocalypse-level Doro Ark. Dorothy's temporary quarters.
So, let me get this straight. Anise wants to do a farewell performance so she can retire from being a pop star. And to do that, you need to get the old group back together again. However, you don't have any way to contact them, and so you want to use my channel to accomplish that. Am I missing anything?
Nope, that's everything. 10 out of 10 summary, Dorothy.
I don't even know where to start with this. So, you both used to be pop stars.
No, not me. Even though I've got more than enough star power to pull it off. It was just me.
Who are these two behind you?
Oh, these guys? They're lending us a hand with all this.
I'm Irie, and this is Avistar.
We're from the Overseer Squad. Sorry, but I don't like talking to strangers. I'll have to ask you to leave.
I'm a big fan.
Huh?
Could I get your autograph? You saved the Ark when the Raptures invaded. You appeared like an angel and defeated the heretic in one strike. It left such a huge impression on me. I even made it the background photo on my phone.
Harry takes out her phone and shows it to Doro. We do not talk. Doro has an angel coming from the heavens, striking down Nihilister. Dorothy has intentions that Irie doesn't know, and that we don't know as well. Such as only I know that Dorothy wants to, for some reason, destroy the Ark. Revealing a photo of Dorothy the moment she appeared in the Ark, as an angel descending from the heavens. God's sent. A magical, one-time existence.
You can't exactly sign the screen, but could you possibly sign the back?
I haven't really practiced my signature.
That's okay. You can just write down your name.
I don't have a pen.
Could I at least get a photo then?
Sorry, I don't like taking photos.
How about this? I can open up the Notes app on my phone, and you can type out your name.
Hey guys, so a little pause or mid break during this part of the video. When I recorded, there was a bunch of outside noise, so I might as well I recorded this. It's like if my chair were to creak every 3 seconds afterwards, but no more outside noise. So we're back here again, and thankfully, since I can get busy with or get distracted so easily with other games, I don't really remember what happens next. So I will try to act if as if I'm just reading this in the first time for the first time.
How about this? I can open up the Notes app on my phone, and you can type out your name.
What would be the point of that?
The fact that you held my phone in your hands would be meaningful in itself.
No, forget it.
Please? It'll be quick.
Dorothy types her name into Irene's phone.
Satisfied?
Thank you. I'll treasure this phone and pass it down through generations.
Whatever.
Can we get this conversation back on track? So, can we borrow your channel for a moment? Just for one day?
Why would I ever agree to such a thing?
Because we're friends? Yeah.
Just because we spent some time together on the surface doesn't make us friends.
Aw, come on. We've gotten into a few scraps with each other before, but that only makes us closer.
If we become any closer, we'd have each other at gunpoint before long.
Ooh, wait. We've already done that, so we must be super duper close then. Heck, we've even shot each other. That practically makes us lifelong friends. Come on, please. I'll even settle for a half day.
Sorry, but I have more important things being shown on my channel. I don't have time to deal with these trivial personal affairs of yours.
Actually, now that you mention it, what kind of show are you doing, Dorothy? Oh, right. What exactly have you been doing with the channel?
I'm advertising Eden.
Wow, no kidding. Is Eden going to open soon?
No, that's still a ways off.
Then why are you advertising it?
For the future. The Ark and the Eden will become closer and closer, eventually forming an alliance, and I will become an ambassador between the two. In preparation for that, I'm cultivating a positive image for Eden.
Hey. What are you scheming?
Nothing. Do you think I have some kind of ulterior motive?
I'd say that much is obvious.
Even if I had other intentions, there'd be no reason for me to hide it. Who would stop me?
Us.
You two jokers? Without Robbie? Don't make me laugh.
Okay, you're starting to piss me off.
Tell someone who cares.
Now I'm mad. Me too.
Huh?
What do you think? You didn't expect us to get that angry, did you? Bet you didn't see that coming.
I'm getting tired of this. Please leave.
You're tired? Would you like a shoulder massage?
What the? No!
The sound of someone typing furiously as a keyboard echoes through the room. The air. My apologies. Everyone's eyes turn to Avisar, who pushes up her glasses and begins to speak.
I've done some research on Dorothy's channel. Her viewership ratings are through the floor. There are only a grand total of 2 posts pertaining to the channel. One from a user named Sing Sang Song, which says, "So boring." And another from Perooting that goes, question mark, huh? Even for a small channel, these ratings are pathetic. And the average number of related posts is around 1,000 per program. If I were to guess, I would say the only people who see your channel are people who accidentally stumble upon it while channel surfing.
What specifically are you showing on this channel anyway?
From the looks of it, just a single video played on a continuous loop. The file is called Eden, Paradise on the Surface.
She's literally just playing one video again and again?
Yes,
Let me see it.
here.
Avistar plays the video. The video opens on a beautiful landscape shot of the surface. Lush, verdant grass and trees, a clear blue sky, and pristine, flowing brooks. Over the images, there is a voiceover narration from Dorothy. Doro.
The last piece of paradise on the surface. Eden awaits you.
The video ends and starts from the beginning again. Oh. No one's going to watch that. No one's going to watch this. What is Dorothy thinking?
What is this?
It's a promotional video for Eden.
I didn't see any footage of Eden in there.
It's meant to be symbolic. Besides, we can't reveal Eden's location.
This video stinks.
Huh?
It stinks big time.
I knew you wouldn't understand. Do you have any idea how many messages are packed into this short video?
No, I don't. And I don't care.
Like I said, I hardly expected someone like you to
It's not just me. No one could understand this crap. Your channel is a complete dead zone. No one is watching it. I've never seen such miserable statistics in my life. If you had any clue how much media is consumed by people in the Ark, you'd realize how embarrassing those viewership numbers really are. This isn't an ad. It's a whole bunch of nothing. No wonder it hasn't gotten any exposure.
Time will solve that.
Listen here, Miss High and Mighty. Any piece of content that doesn't make an impact right out of the gate is dead in the water. We might as well get a tombstone for this channel because it's as good as buried. Do you have any idea how much high-quality content gets released every single day? This video is so lame, no one would even think about using it as a screensaver. Someone get me a tissue. I'm tearing up thinking of how the Ark's core electricity is being wasted on such a terrible video. Lend us your channel for a day, and I promise we'll raise your viewership ratings.
Using shock to grab attention isn't my style.
Do you want to sit here and play this video again and again for all eternity? I don't know what your goal is, but this won't get you anywhere, no matter how long you wait. It seems to me that you're trying to appeal to the people, yeah? Otherwise, why would you broadcast this in the first place? If you want to do that, you need better exposure. We can help you with that. We'll raise your ratings without touching your precious video. So, let's make a deal.
Fine. As long as you don't tamper with the original video.
All right. It's a deal.
So then, what is your plan?
Leave that to us. Just get everything ready for the handover.
Well, so since this is basically the end anyway, because it is about to be like 40 something minutes, and I'll immediately record the next one. I have most of this video already set up for YouTube. It's just this part is what I'm lacking, and I'll just add it simply. Very easy. So like, subscribe. Goodbye.